Yo, what's up, y'all? King Slick here with another video. Today we're talking about Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out in less than 2 weeks. So let me give you a quick refresh on the story of Baldur's Gate.
No, you can't. I will be the last, and you will go first. There are others. I can show you, please. Please.
In Baldur's Gate 1, the protagonist, a ward of the wizard Gorion in the library fortress of Candlekeep, discovers their true parentage as a child of the god Bhaal, the Lord of Murder. They embark on a journey to unravel the mystery surrounding their heritage. Along the way, they gather a diverse group of companions and face various threats. The main conflict revolves around the Iron Crisis, an upheaval in the city of Baldur's Gate caused by a shortage of iron resources. The protagonist becomes entangled in the machinations of a secretive organization called the Iron Throne, who are responsible for manipulating the iron supply and seeking to control the region. As the protagonist progresses, they learn about the existence of their half-brother Sarevok, who shares their divine lineage. Sarevok is a power-hungry individual who seeks to fulfill Bhaal's legacy and create chaos and destruction. The protagonist's journey leads them to confront Sarevok, and they engage in a climatic battle to stop his plans. After the defeat of Sarevok, the main antagonist in the original Baldur's Gate game, the Bhaalspawn reputation as a hero grows, and they become an influential figure in the Sword Coast. However, peace is short-lived as a new threat emerges in the form of the Crusaders, a powerful army led by Kalar Argent, a charismatic warrior. She claims to be on a noble mission to bring peace in order to the region, but doubts arise about her true intentions. The player's character, along with their party of companions, is drawn into the conflict when they witness the Crusaders committing atrocities and engaging in aggressive campaigns. Suspicion grows that Kalar Argent might be seeking something beyond her stated goals, leading to concerns about the stability of the Sword Coast. The story takes players on a journey through various locations, including the city of Baldur's Gate itself, as they try to gather information about the Crusaders and uncover their true motives. Along the way, they encounter familiar faces from the original game, as well as new characters who add depth to the narrative. As the Bhaalspawn delves deeper into the mystery, they confront moral dilemmas and make choices that can shape the outcome of the conflict. The choices made by the player affect the story's direction, leading to multiple possible endings. The narrative builds up to the climactic battle at Dragonspear Castle, where the player's character and their allies face off against the Crusaders in an epic showdown. The fate of the Sword Coast hangs in the balance as the truth behind Kalar Argent's motivations is finally revealed.
you spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep, under the kind tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own. Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions when his killer Saravak was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravak were a product of the time of troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth. One such deity foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring, intended to be the fuel for his rebirth. The god was Bhaal, Lord of Murder, and you are one of his children. Saravak sought a war of sacrifice to prove his worth, believing he could become the new Lord of Murder. You killed your brother, sending his taint back to Bhaal. You were the hero of Baldur's Gate, but some suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravak. You departed soon after, under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming. There was no malice or hatred, no mention of an old score, only quick capture and the promise of grim deeds to come.
The Bhaalspawn, awakening in a mysterious dungeon known as Irenicus Dungeon. Irenicus, a powerful wizard, has captured the Bhaalspawn to drain them of their divine essence, which is inherited from the evil god Bhaal. The Bhaalspawn's divine heritage grants them significant power and makes them a target of Irenicus' sinister plan. Soon after escaping the dungeon with the help of other prisoners, the Bhaalspawn discovers that Irenicus has kidnapped Imoen, a close friend and fellow Bhaalspawn from the first game. The main objective becomes rescuing Imoen and uncovering Irenicus' intentions. The game takes place in the city of Katma and its surrounding areas. The Bhaalspawn gathers a diverse group of companions along the way, each with their unique backgrounds, abilities, and personal quests. Some of the notable companions include Minsk, a valiant ranger with a hamster familiar named Boo, Jahira, a wise druid with a tragic past, Viconia, a drow cleric with a dark history, and Aerie, a winged elf struggling with her magic abilities. Some of these are also in the first game. Throughout the game, the Bhaalspawn must navigate a complex web of political intrigue and deal with various factions, including the Shadowy Thieves Guild known as the Shadow Thieves, and the Ruthless Cowled Wizards, who are wary of magic users. The player faces multiple challenges, solves puzzles, battles dangerous creatures, and makes crucial decisions that impact the story's outcome. As the story progresses, the Bhaalspawn uncovers Irenicus' grand plan to ascend to godhood by using the divine essence of the Bhaalspawn. Irenicus needs the essence from several Bhaalspawn, including Imoen and the protagonist, to achieve his goal. Eventually, the Bhaalspawn confronts Irenicus in his lair and engages in an epic battle. After a fierce fight, the Bhaalspawn emerges victorious, defeating Irenicus and preventing him from achieving godhood. However, the victory comes at a great cost as Imoen becomes seriously affected by her Bhaalspawn essence during the conflict. The game concludes with the Bhaalspawn facing a challenging decision to embrace their divine heritage and continue on the path of godhood, or reject it and choose a different destiny. The player's choice throughout the game heavily influenced the ending and the fate of the Bhaalspawn and their companions. The Throne of Bhaal begins with the protagonist awakening in a distant and desolate place known as the Pocket, a realm created by their foster father, Gorion. The protagonist discovers that they are the last Bhaalspawn and must now embrace their destiny to seek out the essence of Bhaal scattered across the realms. The protagonist discovers they are the last Bhaalspawn and must now embrace their destiny to seek out the essence of Bhaal scattered across the realms to grow stronger and prepare for the coming confrontation. Throughout the game, the protagonist encounters other powerful beings who also seek the essence of Bhaal to increase their own power. Among them are former allies, enemies, and new faces, each with their own ambitions and agenda. The protagonist must navigate through these encounters, making crucial decisions that shape the outcome of this conflict. As the protagonist gathers more of Bhaal's essence, they become embroiled in a dangerous power struggle, facing ancient foes and formidable challenges. Among these adversaries is a powerful group known as the Five, a coalition of Bhaalspawn who joined forces to claim dominance over the divine essence and ascend as gods themselves. In the final stages of the expansion, the protagonist confronts and defeats the Five and absorbs their essence, becoming incredibly powerful. However, the protagonist's actions and choices throughout the game significantly impact the ending. They can choose to embrace their godhood and ascend to divinity, or reject it, deciding to live as a mortal. The story concludes with the fate of the Bhaalspawn resolved, and the protagonist's ultimate destiny determined by their choices and actions, leaving a lasting impact on the world of Baldur's Gate. With that, we're led into Baldur's Gate 3. We don't know fully what will be brought forward from the previous games, though I'd be willing to bet that there's going to be a significant amount of plot points, characters, and other things that are pulled in from the previous games. So with that, I hope you guys are ready for Baldur's Gate 3, coming out in just a few more days. And if you like this video, subscribe. Peace.